Hey everybody, Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States. I just got out of my second green card interview of the day, and I thought I would shoot this short video to talk to you about what's going on at immigration here in St. Louis and what we might be seeing across the country. So in St. Louis, the office has been very much backlogged, and we've had a bunch of green card cases that we filed about 14 months ago that are finally getting set for interview. It's really sort of crazy. In the old days, I think that this office had a history of dragging out spouse visa cases in the hopes or the anticipation that the marriage might go south and that the U.S. citizen might decide that they no longer wanted to sponsor the foreign national. So we used to see this a lot back in the old days, but we haven't seen this in a while. But the immigration office here in St. Louis has been without three of its officers for about a year, and it was without a supervisor for about 6 months. So now they have a new supervisor, and they have some officers that have been trained, that have been doing all naturalization interviews, and now that the big election push has subsided and that they're not looking to naturalize as many people as before, we're finally seeing these green card cases get moving. So today I had two different interviews, both ones that I filed back in July of 2015. We've been waiting quite some time for the interview, and both interviews lasted about 15-20 minutes each. They were very straightforward. My clients live together. They have long histories together. The officer went over their marriage evidence, talked about how did they meet. Very basic interview. She asked all the questions of the foreign national about whether they'd ever been a terrorist or a drug dealer or helped anyone smuggle into the United States. But both cases were provisionally approved. Now, one of the problems with the delay in these cases is that if you submit your medical exam results at the beginning of the green card application based on marriage process, then USCIS takes a position that these medical exams expire after 1 year. So one of my clients has her interview scheduled for tomorrow. The other client had a marriage certificate, but not their marriage license. Now, the fact of the matter is I've heard both requests from immigration officers in this very building. So some officers have asked for the certificate, some officers have asked for the license, so I guess from now on we're going to have to submit both. So in each of the cases today, we got a very small RFE, which drive me crazy, but which we got nonetheless. In the one case, the officer said that they wanted the marriage license instead of the marriage certificate, and in the other one, my client had been prepared to do their medical yesterday, but it got postponed, so she's going to go tomorrow, get that taken care of, and once we submit both these applications, my client's cases will finally be approved, and they will receive these 2-year green cards. So we should be good to go in both those cases. I hope this explains what's the latest at immigration here in St. Louis and maybe where you live too. We're finally seeing some movement on some long-delayed spouse cases, which were postponed mostly because of the push to naturalize as many immigrants as possible. So if you have any questions about this, give us a call at 314-961-8200, or you can email me at jim@hackinglawpractice.com. Thanks a lot.